Welcome back, everyone. I am the Gerbil. And I hope you hit like and subscribe, because this video, in order to make it, I had to endure more frustration at a video game than I have felt in a long time. And I admit a lot of it is my fault. But for the first time in a long time today, I was really 100% raging at this game and absolutely on board with the DATACRON suck forever mentality. There's this saying, one of Murphy's laws, with the large print giveth, the small print taketh away. The large print being my own characters, modding, experience, practice, etc., etc. The small print is what I missed in my opponent's DATACRON that cost me a flawless run this week, and that's my fault. I was 2-0, and I mapped this one out, and I had it all good to go. So why am I want to share 4 losses, back-to-back losses, where Kenobi with PADME just obliterated my Leia, my Jedi Master Kenobi, my Slicker, and my Luke, because I don't want you to make the same stupid mistake by misunderstanding something or overlooking something in what is absolutely the most asinine DATACRON and sequence of, or like combination of game mechanics that I think CG has ever put forth in a competitive environment. This is not skill-based at all, other than can you flip and read, and I could not today. Yes, I'm unhappy. So here's the cron. Okay, so it's Padme cron. So we got the level 3 right. We got the 15% per for each ally, right? So allies gain 50% max health and protection for each other light side ally. That means each ally receives 60% light or 60% health protection. If that's not enough, which just absolutely screws up a lot of counters, fine. We've all come to understand this. The basics just right below me, 173% armor penetration, some critical damage. That's pretty solid. Okay. The level 6 though, 3 plus 3 is 6. This is something that I did not read correctly. And the RNG factor in here also just decimated me, which we'll get to. Whenever a Galactic Republic ally with protection up, aka everybody on the team, assists, hey, it's Kenobi, yeah, everyone, if there's no enemy with protection disruption. Now what does that do? That wipes out all your protection and means you cannot gain protection. Inflict it for 1 turn on target enemy which can't be dispelled. Okay, I said RNG, but this one's actually not the RNG. But anyway, in other words, the target loses all protection and they cannot get it back. The RNG actually is who do they attack. And in most of these, in these videos you're going to watch, like against Slicker, they went straight for him, just dead on straight for him, and they took him out just with a vengeance. I was like, what the hell? Like, I've done this in arena several times without any problems. Never encountered this until today. So maybe I'm slow to this. Maybe other people, everyone know this, but I talked to a few folks in my guild. I reached out on my own Discord to some friends there that I talked to, and only one person had actually encountered this, and they were like, yeah, this is nuts. I'll explain how to beat it also in a moment. The second part of it, as if that wasn't enough, Galactic Republic allies have protection up. While they have protection up, they have 50% accuracy, counter chance, critical damage, and they ignore taunt. So they're guaranteed to critically hit. They're gonna hit 50% harder, and they ignore taunt. We're going to see that in action in just a second. Now then, to top it off, this middle line here in Padme's level 9 is what I totally missed. Folks, if you run into this, be prepared. Like, think of that Lion King song, be prepared, because you're going to get screwed if you don't know what you're up against here. Whenever an enemy taunts, sorry, I can read. Whenever an enemy targets a non-galactic legend, aka Cat, Kenobi, General Kenobi, Padme, Ahsoka, if you go after them, so when you target a non-galactic legend, Galactic Republic ally with protection up, and they're gonna have protection up, While attacking on a turn, think Master Luke Inherited Teaching, think Hux Swarm Attack, think Kenobi Mirror Match. The damage they received is reduced to 1. Uno, Adin, Eins, Un, E, 1, I, that's Roman numerals, to 1. Oh, and then they get exposed. So that with that 50% counter chance, they get hit back and lose, what is it, 20% of their health? Poof. Oh yeah. And then if they call an assist, Kenobi's team, which they will, there goes your protection. This is a big, like, screw you Datacron. Like, this is... Let's move on. This is what I experienced, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me why. I read the cron, I read it again, I read my own. I was like, this has to be a cheat, like, or a bug. Like, what the holy hell is this? And then I read it after the battle again, slowly, and I got it. See, I thought I didn't read the enemy. I thought it was whenever a non-galactic legend target, whatever. I somehow read that backwards. Like, I didn't, I don't know what I was thinking, but -1. Yeah, so let's get into the gameplay, shall we? So here we are, GL Leia, who, according to SWGOH.GG, had a 94% chance to win this one with Adrad and Jyn. Now, the Adrad and Jyn are not my preferred rebels for this. 94% chance, according to that. Now, what am I doing wrong? I am already targeting Galactic Republic, non-Galactic Legend enemies with protection. Just think about that. Condition 1. Galactic Republic. Condition 2, non-galactic legend. Condition 3, protection up. Condition 4, calling assists. It's boggling, right? Okay, so whatever. Now I'm still doing it because I have absolutely no idea how compounding impressive that PADME cron is. And I stupidly then put Leia into stealth, or everybody but Leia into stealth, so that we're not spreading out any damage, and that forces the enemies to attack Leia, which puts the protection disruption on her, so she cannot recover protection. It just wore off there. We cleansed it, got some back, but then of course it's back on, and we got double exposes because she's attacking out of turn to an enemy with protection up. So this battle is over, honestly, before it started. How do you get around it? You only attack Kenobi. You have to go after Kenobi because Kenobi's the Galactic Legend. So it negates the expose. It negates the 1 damage penalty, right? So when Leia opened up with the second special, throw the logs out there, put Drogon into stealth, that from that moment on, I should have only focused on Kenobi. Now the next thing here, and I'm not sure why, maybe I haven't gone back to watch this. I have not gone back to watch this, but I was thinking that I can revive Leia with Jyn because her first special says that you can revive a defeated rebel ally if you land, for each crit she lands, but we ain't gonna land any crits. Nope. See, I'm really hopeful here. I'm like, any second now, we're gonna get to do, here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. No, not a single crit. No one. Okay, so then I'm like, okay, fine, mirror match. This is the #1 counter to Kenobi, according to SWGOH.GG, is a mirror match. So, okay, here we go. We're gonna pass this over to Kat so that we can drop her cooldowns and get deleted. Because why? They ignore taunt. So, how do you win this? You have to have a faster Kat. Oh, in the same cron, which I now have. I went into my inventory and I have since re-rolled 7 times to get this one. I have 15 level 9s and I got only 1 PADME, and I re-rolled to get it, and I re-rolled, and I re-rolled, and I re-rolled to get the level 6. So screw you, CG, I've got one too. And to everybody else next round, 2 rounds, 5v5, I am sorry in advance, but I'm putting it on defense, just like this. Because why? I'm giving you the chance to beat me. I'm literally showing you the video. I am telling you how this works. I'm telling you how to defeat it. You have to have the fastest cat. You have to drop your cooldowns on cat, and then you have to have your cat go before their cat. And then you delete her so that she doesn't delete yours. Then you need to gun down Kenobi. At least that's what I'm thinking. Because, again, he's a Galactic Legend, therefore he does not trigger the expose, and he doesn't have the 1 damage penalty. Now, I suppose you could slowly single shot without the like basic your way to Padme, but you know you're still going to get assists randomly. I don't know. I think you take out Cat, and then you focus down Kenobi. That's my thinking. Because honestly, once you get rid of Cat, they can't kill each other. The AI can't kill you. Yeah. Let's just move on. Slicker. Now here should have won. This one has the best option. I do what's right. We stun Cat. That is number 1. Can't manipulate turn meter, but we can get advantage. Good. Hux passes turn. We do a nice little AoE swipe, start getting the siphon going. Now, I could have stunned Padme, but I practiced and practiced and practiced this one in Arena. Never had the problem. Oh, look. They just targeted Kenobi twice. We've attacked out of turn with Retribution, so now we've got the expose. So maybe I shouldn't have given him Retribution. Now they're still on Kenobi. Okay, they're swapping over, and then we got a couple of responses. We're gonna stun, but I think we got healing immunity, so there was no health recovery. Remember, there's a little bit, but then they just go right back at him. There's literally nothing I think I could have done differently here. If you know where I screwed up on this one, let me know. But yep, protection disruption, just gunning straight for him with 2 attacks or 3 maybe on first order. Special Forces TIE Fighter pilot. Finally, last-ditch effort, Kenobi with Luke with plus 86% protection and the level 3 cron, which means we are rocking 146 bonus protection, which means Inherited Teaching should be hitting for like, I think it's, what is it, 60% of your protection? And I'm pushing 260,000 protection, so the 10% would be 26, 50, 100. So I should be hitting for about 150 to 160,000 damage, and I'm hitting for 1. And I'm like, oh my god! I was sitting in a mall at a children's play place where my 5-year-old was playing with some other kids in a ball pit, and I'm like, I'm just wanting him to have fun, and I'm trying to relax on my iPhone, where the print is so tiny, and I'm disrupted by a lot of distractions, and I don't have my glasses on, and I'm basically blind without them, and I swear I read that and I just did not understand. Datacrons, yo. Datacrons. 1 cron to rule them all. Read them carefully and do not fall for this pit, yo, because while Inherited Teachings right here should be hitting for 150,000 damage, we're hitting for 1. And it's because the line I can't see right here. See, I didn't scroll down either. I did not scroll down. And I'm reading this and I'm like, where is it? Ah, now I scroll down. I scroll down, but I still didn't catch it, or I didn't understand it, or I didn't read it. Yep, see, revive everyone. See, I knew how to play this one, except for not understanding that I can't do more than 1 damage when attacking out of turn, Inherited Teachings, to a target who's a non-Galactic Legend, Galactic Republic, with bonus protection. So, slap me, it's my bad, I take full responsibility for it, but screw you, CG, for making something so convoluted and so stupidly overpowered. Because even if you do this right, even if you go straight for Kenobi, like I should have marked Kenobi and I should have all in with Inherited Teaching on Kenobi. By the time I figured this out, it was obviously too late. See, I figured it out. See, I did during this match. I figured it out. Had I done that from the get-go, I might have probably would have won this one. But it shouldn't be that complicated. I'm sorry, folks. I really feel this way. Video games are meant to be entertaining. They're meant to be enjoyable, and competitive aspects of all of them should be fine. But the competition should be between a person and a person. It should not be between a revolving door of convoluted interactions that some people get because they're lucky, some people get because they wail, some people never get. Like literally, what did I say earlier? I had to reroll like 7 times to get this. And I think I have 15 level 9s. So yeah, it's not fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day. I hope you all win your next GAC. Bye-bye.